You know that feeling, right? You've got this brilliant plan, the path forward is perfectly clear, and yet you're just frozen. There's this silent gap between having the idea and taking that first step. Well, today we're going to explore the architecture of that exact gap and figure out how to build a bridge across it. So, picture this. You've done all the hard work. I mean, the research is done, the goals are set, the strategy looks perfect. On paper, everything is absolutely ready to go. And then, nothing happens. You stop. You tell yourself you're just waiting, for the right time, for that perfect wave of confidence to hit you. But this pause, let me tell you, this is the most dangerous phase of any plan you'll ever make. Because that hesitation, it's not a moment of rest, it's a moment of resistance. And it's right here in this quiet little pause that most great plans go to die. So let's dig into why. See, we tell ourselves we're just waiting, but here's the thing. Delay doesn't make taking action any easier. In fact, it makes it heavier. Every single day you wait, that task you need to do just seems a little bigger, and the obstacle feels a little bit higher. The plan gets postponed and postponed until it feels completely out of reach. So what fills up that empty space while we're waiting? Well, according to the writer Orison Swett Marden, it's a silent traitor, and its name is doubt. Doubt isn't just a feeling we get. It's a full-on state of paralysis. It's that moment you start measuring yourself against all these imagined failures instead of actual possibilities. When you're standing still, your mind just rehearses everything that could possibly go wrong. Fear doesn't grow when you're moving. It grows in anticipation. Marden's metaphor here is just so powerful. Doubt is a traitor because it convinces you to stand down right before the battle even begins. It fills that silence with all the reasons why you can't, why you shouldn't, why you're just not ready. And that brings us to the real root of all this hesitation, something we can call the readiness myth. We all fall for this myth that we have to feel confident before we can act. We wait for 100% certainty in a world that, let's be honest, offers none. This one single belief is the reason why so many plans stall out, why countless brilliant ideas never, ever see the light of day. Okay, so this is the crucial point, right? If waiting for readiness is a trap, if it's the very thing that paralyzes us, then how in the world do you get out of it? You escape by flipping the whole script. The solution isn't to wait around for confidence to show up. It's to understand that action is what forges confidence in the first place. The solution to all that fear and doubt isn't more thinking. It's not more planning or trying to find more reassurance. You simply cannot think your way out of a feeling trap. You have to act your way out. Movement is the antidote. Action is what breaks the spell of anxiety. The moment you actually begin, what felt overwhelming suddenly becomes specific. What felt impossible becomes just a series of manageable steps. This right here lays out the whole shift in thinking. We're all taught the model on the left. First get confident, then you can take action. But that's completely backward. The truth is the model on the right. First you take action. That action creates evidence, real, tangible evidence of your capability. And that evidence builds belief. And that belief is what we call confidence. See? Readiness isn't a prerequisite. It's a result. So what does this look like in practice? Well, we can call it the mindset of movement. And it's not about being reckless, it's all about being deliberate. The writer William George Jordan made this brilliant distinction. Acting immediately isn't about hurry, that frantic, panicked energy that just completely exhausts you. No, it's about haste, a calm, focused, deliberate movement toward a clear goal. It's speed with clarity, and that conserves your energy for what really matters. So just to be clear, this isn't a to-do list. These are the characteristics of that mindset. It's about embracing the hardest task first, because that single act collapses all your mental resistance. It's about understanding the power of a closed decision. Once you commit, you don't reopen the debate. And it's about speaking from a place of capability, replacing all that doubt with simple, direct reminders that action is possible, right here, right now. Marden really left us with this perfect image. The difficulty, the fear, the uncertainty, that's the river. And it doesn't just disappear on its own. It only starts to recede once you find the courage to step into the current. Progress doesn't begin when you finally feel ready. It begins the moment your thinking ends and your movement starts. So the only question left to ask yourself is this one: what is the first step into your river?